All right, everyone. Well, we have another day of awesome big news, so let's jump right to it and let's start off with something that we've been waiting for a very long time. And I am happy to tell you guys that it is confirmed. We are going to be getting double rates for Void Shards starting tomorrow. Now, it really seems like it's been a while since we've gotten Void Shards because Polarium, they don't go from one to the next to the last one. It doesn't go Ancients to Voids to Sacreds and then back to Ancients, Voids, Sacreds, and so on and so forth. Sometimes they'll mix it up, like they'll go Ancients to Sacreds and then they'll go back to Ancients. And it feels like it's been a while for Void Shards. So I'm guessing a decent amount of you guys have had a good opportunity to save up a good amount of Void Shards, and we will be able to summon them tomorrow, which is fantastic. I have quite a few Void Shards myself. I think there's even a few additional Void Shards that I can end up getting as well before the summons actually begin. So I've got 21 right now. I think I can get at least a few more. So there's going to be a big summoning video coming up soon for all of my Void Shards. Now, the other really good news is not only do we have a double rates event going on for Void Shards, but they're also going to be running a Champion Chase tournament at the same time as well. So very importantly, before you guys start your summons, make sure that both the double rates for the Void Shards and the Champion Chase tournament are both active at the same time. You guys know Polarium, there's always a chance that they turn one on, you know, an hour or so before the other, and if you jump right to it without double checking, you might start summoning, only getting the benefits from one of these events going on when you could be getting them for both. So always double check. My advice, not just looking for the portal glow, because you guys know yesterday the purple portal glow, a lot of people were tricked into thinking that that was double rates for Void Shards when it wasn't. So always take a look at the actual eye icon as well, and make sure that when you see the drop rates, these are the normal rates, 8% here and then 0.5% for legendary. With double rates active, you guys will see these numbers go up to 16% for epics and 1% chance for legendaries. So very important. Don't make that typical mistake that I hate to have to remind people of. But, you know, I can understand it's really easy to get excited, especially for an event that we've been waiting a long time for. Just make sure to take those extra couple seconds to be 100% sure. So keep an eye out as well for those Void summons, because those will probably be coming up on the channel very soon, most likely tomorrow. So now, we have some other awesome news to get into today, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday. Unfortunately, I was not able to give the 100% confirmation, but today I am happy to tell you guys that I am indeed able to give you guys the 100% confirmation that this is going to be coming in patch 1.14, which is hopefully going to be coming within the next week or so. And this is coming from the Diamond, who is an official Polarium employee from the Raid Shadow Legends Discord. We have the Artifact Manager in 1.14. Don't worry about the link. I'm going to show you guys. This link redirects to a video that actually shows off how this Artifact Manager is going to work. And this is huge. This is a major change, especially to more mid and late game players, people who have a lot of artifacts in their actual artifact storage, are finally going to get a good opportunity to manage those artifacts in a way that we have been asking for a very long time. You'll be able to sort by main stats, by substats, all that crazy stuff. Let me just show you guys the actual video so you can get a bit of a sneak peek here. So this is coming from their Facebook page right here. So let's get into it. So this is absolutely awesome because we have a way to not only sort by the substats, the main stats, but you can also pick and choose. And this system is really going to allow you to go through the crazy amount of artifacts that you have and maybe find some hidden gems. You know, I'll just show you guys at a quick glance here the insane amount of artifacts that I have, especially with the Dungeon Divers event that just finished up, the artifact enhancement. You know, I think I'm actually just at about 700 artifacts here, and it's crazy. There's no proper way to really go through and sort this stuff, and of course, it's going to be common to just lose artifacts that are really, really good in places that you won't be able to find. So I'm sure I have a ton of really good artifacts out there somewhere in my menu. You know, I have that system that I talked about a week or so ago, but it's definitely not perfect, and it still takes a lot of work on my end to have to go through and keep everything updated and track everything. But now we will actually be able to go through and really be able to find those fantastic artifacts much easier. And this is just the start here. This doesn't even count all the insane amount of champions that I have that are all equipped with artifacts and accessories. So, you know, once you get to that mid and late game, artifact management becomes a major time sink in the game. You have to spend a lot of your effort just gearing up champions and going through all the artifacts that you have, trying to find the really good ones, the really bad ones, and just keeping track of all that stuff is very mentally intensive part of Raid Shadow Legends. So super happy about that. They've been teasing it for a while, but we've never actually known exactly when it's going to be coming to the game. Well, now we have that confirmed date for 1.14 in early April. So alright, there's other stuff as well. Now this is a little bit more minor, but you know, I've noticed a theme that we are starting to get more updates at a faster pace. A couple of months ago, you guys know Raid Shadow Legends was in a very dark time, not only with the crazy amount of drama that there was going on in the game, but also it felt like the updates and the communication that we had from the developers and from player employees was at an all-time low. It took weeks and weeks just in order to get very simple replies back about stuff. Well, now that is finally starting to change, and we are getting a bit more information about the kind of stuff that we're going to be getting in the future. Again, this is coming from the Diamond, who is an official player employee from the Raid Shadow Legends Discord, just talking a little bit about the future of the game and the fact that 1.14 is planned to be coming out within the next week, 2 weeks or so. They mentioned in a post that I showed in the video yesterday, early April is kind of when it's planned for, and then 1.15 is not going to be too long afterwards. So as for the content, all will be coming. Guys have already planned 1.15 and 1.16 releases with plenty of changes. As I mentioned, they will be coming with a more frequency than previously. 1.14 is on its way. Unfortunately, it's not possible to add all at once. Some features are ready, some are in progress. Now, I know a lot of you guys are still very skeptical, as am I, of course, because Plarium has been known for a lot of talk and very little action, but I think it's definitely moving in the right direction at least. We've still got a long ways to go, but I can just tell based off the overall communication that we have had with the developers and Plarium employees, it's much better than it was, you know, a couple of months ago. Like I said, though, still got a long ways to go, but at least it seems like they are moving in the right track, at least. Also, if you're wondering why that screenshot, there is a black box at the top. I have permission from the Diamonds to show messages from him from the Discord server. However, if there's any kind of messages or parts of messages that come from other people, I don't have permission to share those, so that's why some of the messages that I show, especially coming from the Diamonds, are blacked out. It is for privacy reasons right there. Alright, so those are the two really big things that we've got coming in Raid Shadow Legends. Now, there's a couple of other smaller news and announcements type stuff that I wanted to cover really quickly here. First of all, those of you guys who are Amazon Prime members, this is the last Amazon Prime drop that we have available. I don't know if they're going to continue this program or if that's just going to be the end of it. Maybe they'll do something else, but definitely make sure that you claim it. I know on Plarium Play, you can't actually claim it. You have to log into either BlueStacks, which I have a link in the description, or you could just log onto any mobile device and you'll be able to claim it. But you've got, I think it's a set of legendary attack gear and 3-day experience boosts as well. So next up on the list is for the Void Shards. Make sure before you guys start the summon, you might actually have a few more Void Shards than you thought you did. Always check those of you guys who are still working on your missions. I know there's a decent amount of missions that have Void Shards. Maybe you're really close to being able to get some of those. Check things like your challenges as well. Login rewards, you know, maybe you're at a point in your login rewards where you're close to a Void Shard. Unfortunately, I already got mine at day 100 here, so I don't have a Void Shard coming to me through here. Also, things like your clan boss. You know, if you have any saved up clan boss keys in your mailbox or you've just got an extra reserve of them, clan bosses actually have a pretty good chance to drop Void Shards, even the earlier difficulties. I've noticed that when I've gone back through and helped the clan kill off some of the earlier difficulties, I've actually had a good chance of getting Void Shards even from things like normal and hard. So definitely double check a couple extra void shards. You know, this is going to be the time to summon. Not only has it been a while since we've had that 2 times rates event, but we've also got that champion chase tournament running alongside with it. There's really just never going to be a better opportunity to summon your voids than the one that we have coming up right now. So we don't have any other events going on in game though. You guys could see there's not even the events menu here. We've just got that champion chase tournament, the summon event, and my guess would be that probably when this ×2 event ends, that's when we're going to start to see some more news and info about the patch and also about the next set of events. But unless it's going to be a fusion, it's probably not going to be anything really too crazy with the patch coming soon, and all the madness that we've had with the fusion over the last couple weeks or so. My guess is that the events are probably going to slow down until the patch is deployed, and then maybe we'll see another fusion type event or something on a bit of a bigger scale. Those of you guys still finishing up the fusion though, no rush. We still have, I want to say 6 days left, 5 or 6 days left. I know that I already did the fusion, so it won't show up for me. Even though the events are actually over though, we had the last of the fusion events actually end up finishing yesterday, right before we got this announcement for the double rates void event. You still actually have a bit of time until March 31st to complete the fusion. So if you guys did work on that, something to be mindful of right there. Also, last chance to claim that energy if you guys haven't in your mailbox. It's probably just a few hours away from expired, so final little reminder, make sure that you guys do that. It doesn't seem like we're going to be getting any kind of events in the next day or so announced that are going to require the energy. We've got summoning events, but now is going to be a time to claim it before it actually disappears and you lose out on it. And the very last thing that I want to end off the video on is, this is my 200th Raid Shadow Legends video. That's right, guys, 200. It's pretty crazy. It's been over 6 months of pretty much daily videos. I've taken a couple days off here and there, but pretty consistent 6 months, and what a great 200th video. Lots of crazy stuff. Really happy, and I think we're moving in the right direction. Lots of work to go, but I think it's definitely it's going in the right place. So that is going to be it for the video today, though. Definitely keep an eye out for my Void Shard summons. They will be coming very, very soon. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to help out, tossing a quick like means more than you can imagine. If you want to get notified of more videos in the future, especially those Void summons, consider subscribing. And more Raid Shadow Legends videos should be popping up on the screen right about now. Feel free to check them out. But if not, until next time, have a fantastic day, everyone. And this is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.